Because of its location, Austrian architecture has a unique blend of the Germanic, Mediterranean, and Eastern European styles. The country is best known for its many Gothic, Baroque, and Rococo palaces and architecture. Gothic architecture began in Austria in the 1300s and lasted until the late 1400s. Originally, it started out as Hallenkirche or hall-style church buildings. St. Stephen's Cathedral is one of the most famous Gothic churches in Vienna. In the 1500s, Turks took over Austria for about a century, so the Baroque-style architecture didn't begin to flourish until the late 1600s. An example of this is the Liechtenstein Palace in Vienna. Rococo-style architecture developed as a more ornate, brightly colored, fussier progression of Baroque. Some examples of Rococo-style architecture are the Abbey of Dürnstein and Melk Abbey. History. In 400 BC, the Celts invade the area and establish a kingdom called Noricum. In 15 BC, Romans conquer Noricum and it becomes an imperial province. In 1278 AD, Rudolf IV of Habsburg, King Rudolf of Germany, took control of the region. The Habsburgs ruled for the next 640 years. From 1792 until 1815, as Napoleon Bonaparte of France wages a series of wars between his country and other European nations, the Habsburgs-controlled Holy Roman Empire dissolves and the Austrian Empire emerges. In 1867, Austria's Emperor Franz Joseph reaches an agreement with Hungary to form Austria-Hungary. Hungary kept its own government, but Austria's emperor became its king. In 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the throne, is assassinated. Austria-Hungary declares war against Serbia and World War I begins. In 1918, the Habsburg Empire ends. World War I is over. Austria-Hungary is split up. In 1920, a new constitution creates the Republic of Austria. From 1936 to 1938, Austria declares itself a German state. The Union incorporates Austria into Nazi Germany, and Austrians play a central role in World War II. In 1945, at the end of World War II, Soviet troops gain control of Vienna and occupy the area along with British, U.S., and French forces. In 1955, a treaty grants Austria independence. Occupying forces withdraw from the country, which in exchange declares its neutrality. And finally, in 1995, Austria enters the European Union. Animals. This is a chamois. This is an alpine ibex. This is a black-bellied hamster. These are Arctic hares. And these are marmots. Food. Austrian cuisine was influenced from countries like Italy, Hungary, Bohemia, Germany, and the Balkans. Popular dishes include Rhine soup, a clear beef soup, Liptauer, a spicy cheese spread eaten on bread, and Palatschinken, pancakes similar to French crepes, which are filled with jam or also savory things like spinach and cheese. Cultural dynamics. When meeting people in Austria, it is important to shake hands and look them in the eye. It is also important to greet and thank people when entering a shop, leaving a bus, or at all other occasions when interacting with one another. Another big deal in Austria is punctuality. Any delays over 15 minutes might upset your host. Even delayed trains are announced at platforms with an apology.